Oh! What have I done? I put us in fucking Caelid. Who is that?
What's he got to be upset about? We just killed a god.
Ooh, there's some funky music though.
Exactly. You heathens destroyed the most beautiful thing that ever was. Ever will.
Can I kill myself and get him out of there?
Right, we did. You'll get over it.
I like the stubborn now.
Can't say I have much sympathy for you. She was bad for us and you almost got us killed.
He did get us killed.
You're being too generous. He did get us killed.
See?
All right, enough chatter. Got a thing I'm supposed to do.
Why are we in Caelid though?
I'd like to do it without any more interruptions. Okay, great, you're listening. You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a... If your thing is telling us about the princess, don't waste your breath. We know all about her.
We've known.
Hardly a path in the woods at this point, is it?
There isn't even woods. It's fingers. And
This is just...
fucking scarlet rot everywhere.
Let me cut to the chase. Clearly, you've already...
Not here. I mean, technically, but not here. In this game.
Actually, I don't think we have been here. This is all different.
Is it gonna be Melania in there? I swear to fucking God.
Yes, precisely. And if you'd given me 2 seconds to finish my thought, I would have said that.
This is terrible. I hate this.
Oh, you're actually letting me talk now. Great. If you've already been here, it means you've seen things you aren't supposed to have seen, and you know things that you aren't supposed to know. This doesn't look like a path in the woods if reality seems distorted. It's because reality is distorted.
Is that a brain? What is that?
So you knew this could happen. You knew we'd be able to restart like this.
Of course he knew.
Look, if the world around you has changed,
I like this music,
especially all the way out here, then that means you're nearing the point of no return. Whatever happens next, that's it. There won't be any more do-overs. So you'd better take things seriously.
Really? And we hit this point, then what happens? No, I'm curious what's in the basement of this area. Ew.
It's good. We're
Ew.
all on the same page.
Cabin looks normal.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up at the cabin on the hill. You'll find the princess within, as I'm sure you already know. Enter. That's it? No final words of advice? I'd rather not waste any more time. I'm sure that any advice I'd give at this point is something you've already heard.
If there's still a princess at the cabin, maybe we can salvage things.
Shut
Maybe
the
if we
fuck
just
up.
grovel and apologize, things can go back to how they were before.
Oh, cut it out, will you? We need to be tough right now, and you're making it so much harder than it has to be, so stop whining.
Zach?
The interior of the cabin is a place that feels
The
long.
big mirror.
There was once an elegance to its construction, carved marble columns holding a high-arched roof, vaulted windows letting in the weak starlight. But that is how it was. Now there is a growth that has overtaken it. A viscous fluid seeps from cracks in the stone walls, and it congeals into chaotic streaks of writhing nerves and wet clumps of living meat. That's horrible. You did this.
Yeah, you did it.
Furniture of note is a pulsating pedestal, a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Except for the mirror right in front of us.
Your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
That mirror again. This time it's blocking the door.
There is no mirror. There's the pedestal, the blade sitting on the pedestal, and the door to the basement.
Okay.
Just tell us where the door is. I'd like to get back to fighting, and if you want us to kill her so bad, I'm sure you feel the same. No more messing around. I don't know what to tell you. There isn't a mirror because I would know if there was a mirror. You're either seeing things or you're confused on the definitions of door and mirror. Or you're seeing things. That seems far more likely.
That's a mirror.
What are you trying to say exactly?
He thinks we've lost it. That we're succumbing to madness, that something in us has broken.
Yeah, you.
That's an unnecessarily melodramatic way to describe a hallucination, but sure. I'm not going to waste time arguing with any of you. It went away after we touched it last time. Let's just do it again.
All right. Let me take the blade first.
Take the blade from the pedestal. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world.
Yeah, I'm not fighting Melania without a fucking weapon. What are you, fucking crazy?
Good. Nothing feels better than gripping cold steel.
Okay.
You step forward.
Can I see myself this time?
Hesitating before you open it. As if you don't see it. You really don't, do you? How strange. It really is just like last time. Are we really hallucinating? Why here? Why now?
Beats the fuck out of me.
Smash it to pieces. It's the only thing keeping us from her.
Well, if I just...
Don't you want to know what we'll see in there? We won't be able to see anything if we smash it. Nah, I'm with him on this one. Smash it. Let's get violent already.
Doesn't sound like the stubborn, but alright.
Do whatever you want with it. The mirror isn't real, so how you handle it doesn't matter, aside from wasting dangerous amounts of time. You reach forward and drag your hand across the door leading to the basement.
God damn it. Alright.
On command, it slowly slides open, scraping against the stone floor, its ancient hinges moaning as it reveals the dim path ahead. Why am I not surprised?
Yeah.
You step forward into the darkness.
Tripped and fell down the stairs.
The basement are at once both narrow and grandiose. A high vaulted ceiling stretches up into a gloom beyond your sight.
I say high voltage.
It's wet with tumorous growths press in uncomfortably at your sides. You fear
Whoops.
its odor an oppressive violence. The metallic scent of fresh blood twisting with the nauseating embers of charred remains. If the princess lives here,
Alright, no, we're skipping that part. You say it every time.
bellowing rage roars up the stairs.
Was severing the tendons of my ascension not enough for you? Was it not enough to rend my divine heart?
Nah.
Come, see the horrors you've wrought upon my flesh, and feel my hands set upon your throat.
She's so angry with us.
I don't know, that last part.
Why did you desecrate her? Why couldn't I stop you?
I don't know, maybe your demeanor?
You've got to stop thinking about her like that. It isn't doing anyone any good.
It isn't.
She's not some untouchable god. She's an abomination. And we're going to put an end to her once and for all.
Hey, y'all are two complete opposite sides. I haven't even seen her yet. I want to know what the fuck she looks like. Probably,
Then what does that make?
I would guess, rotten. The hell? No.
It doesn't matter what we are. She needs slaying. And we've got the means to do it, so let's get a move on. If I might interject, you didn't make her into an abomination. She's always been what she is. It's why you're here. And it's why your task is so important.
Alright.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah.
The chamber's walls are
Hey, I was like half right.
sickening red that drips down in clotted streams onto the charred corpses that make up its floor. This place reeks of torment, of ripped skin and burning bone. The princess stands in its center, muscles flayed and bare and weeping, draped in a tattered dress of her own skin. Her heart beats from its place in her open chest.
Do you know what I'm going to do to you?
There's not so much a moment of hesitation before she steps forward. Her chains pull taut, holding fast as she strains against them. The cuff around her wrist digs deeper into her skin. Blood drips from the place where metal meets flesh.
Oh, she ain't gonna stop then.
Then,
Yeah, she's about to rip her hand off.
grating sound the skin
Oh no, the skin. That's gross.
to the ground.
That was disgusting. Ugh.
Arm free from her.
I was not expecting her to deglove her hand. Gross.
She is loose, and she is coming for you.
We've done this before. Dodge. Just roll. Roll towards her. Towards and to the left.
You all deserve for what you did to her. It's
Also, she only got 3 toes.
I deserve for letting it happen.
Shut the fuck up.
Screw that. We can win. We've done it before, and we'll do it again. Only this time, we'll make it out the other side. Hell, she's practically done most of the work for us.
I won't even say that. Well, we're not doing that. I don't think she's in the mood to talk. So, yeah, let's go.
You'll try. And that's what I've been so excited for. Let's hurt each other.
Your heart free of fear, you charge towards the princess, your eyes locked on each other, both of you prepared to lay down your very essence in one blow. It's now
I didn't have any nails, so someone else did this to you.
a blaze of glory. With a horrifying squelch, you are unwound.
What?
I hope you weren't planning on dying. We're going to make this last forever. Huh. I feel cold. I've never felt cold before.
Oh. Damn it. Later. True to word, you did not die by her hand, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Oh, no, that didn't work.
Mirror again. Why is it?
Okay. Later. Do I see myself again?
This doesn't feel.
Yeah.
Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
She's gone. Do I look different? You've grown. Oh god, I'm red. Alright, well. Uh-oh.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
You might want to fix that up a little bit.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
How much of you have changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Okay. Can you give me a single straight answer?
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say.
Okay, fair.
If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions.
Alright, that was a little snarky. I don't appreciate that.
The choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
What do you want me to bring next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
Fair enough.
My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
What do you want to do after this?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed.
Okay.
But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
You have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is desecration. She placed the weight of her agony on you, yet it is she who unwound herself. But there is passion and empathy in her misery. She will make for a burning heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally found peace.
All right. What's it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
All right, well. Yeah, I'm ready.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Does it have to sound like a car crash every time? Huh.
You're on a path.
All right. Feeling a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist?
I mean,
Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress?
not really what I meant, but all right.
Slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
I'm sure you could argue some princesses have contributed something of value to society. But okay. We consider that maybe I'm okay with the world ending. I mean, it has multiple
Why
times.
even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
No. Surely. All right. Guess let's go.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin.
For 1 second,
You'll
actually.
find the princess within. A warning before you go any further.
I'll be right back. Oh, I can save. I didn't know that. I'll be right back.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she...
Okay.
The interior of the cabin is...
Oh, here we are again.
entirely bare. The...
All right, take the knife.
You take the
I've
blade
learned my
from the
lesson about leaving the knife.
It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the... The door to the...
I come here to kill you.
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Are you another, like, jury?
She's so coldly
Sounds like it.
beautiful. Focus on the task at hand.
You not talk? No, I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you?
Okay. No.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and
Not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Oh, well. I see we're at an impasse here. Yeah.
You stare at the princess, squinting. She squints back. The two of you are gonna do this forever, aren't you?
Probably. We could. Yeah.
You squint even harder. So does she. At least nobody's dying right now. You're going to have to make a choice. You can't keep squinting forever. Eventually, someone is going to have to blink.
That's my plan. Oh, come on. Come on. Let me... Fine.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed. We'll be fine.
Ugh.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
You coming on to me?
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
I wouldn't say that's usually how people start with that, but all right. What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
Okay, here we go. Here we go again.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
You know why I'm here to kill you?
Do you?
No. I know what I've been told, or not. Whether or not I believe it is an entirely different matter.
So, you're not going to share? How pointless. If you want to talk, I'll talk. But this isn't talking.
All right, hold on. By definition, we are talking. Two can play this fucking game. All right, we've talked enough.
Oh? Have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Can I just leave? Can I just dip? Yeah, later.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
Not really.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way.
You want to be snarky? What happens?
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes.
It is a choice to just walk out, locking her in the basement.
I know you think this is a fair compromise.
It's not a compromise. It's just
No one wins here.
I win. I get to be petty.
It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
I didn't plan on staying here and keeping watch. I planned on leaving.
You're making a mistake.
Nah, you made the mistake by being fucking snarky.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way to the stairs.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
You should have thought of that before you decided to be all snarky.
These chains. She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing.
Well, I'm sure she would preferred our help, but
Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? You can still turn around and finish the job.
knocking her down here.
Death of all of us, but fine. Have it your way.
I do get to leave? You don't lock me down here?
Locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
Where is the knife?
We can make this work. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement
I
door.
didn't want to stay here.
Long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this little door I'll hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently
Curious what she looks like now, but
to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it. You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker.
eh,
No, it doesn't.
eh. Later.
Just ignore her. Maybe the banging and wailing will stop if you just don't pay attention to it.
If she keeps it rhythmically enough, I can probably go to sleep.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped.
Not the ruckus.
The door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way. Where is she?
Well, she didn't kill me.
Thanks
Oh.
for helping me get out of that awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working.
Just go back to sleep.
It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
Do you?
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Right.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end,
Nah.
don't we?
Nah.
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends.
Relax.
I'm sorry, but it is.
Don't listen to him.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Don't listen to him.
You're on a path in the woods.
Oh, god damn it.
You're here to slay her.
Yeah.
A warning.
Nah.
I don't think lying and cheating is a thing. She was very direct with us last time. Or at least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away.
It was her own fault.
It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
Oh, good.
The interior of the cabin.
Hey, the mirror.
The smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table.
What happens if I ignore the mirror?
Of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open.
I see those in the windows.
doorway.
That's creepy. Oh, they're the princess. Okay.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Hold on. What happened to the door?
I mean, it's gone.
Just an empty frame. She's already got an out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us?
Man, I see the
I'm
ghosts.
going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
Alright.
You reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Good. Steel can't lie to us. Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than a knife?
Can we have a bomb?
The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're
Look, it would be
capable of pulling this off,
be more interesting if you gave me different weapons. Give me a bomb.
Those are the
I just roll it down the staircase and dip. Why does it do that? I don't care about the mirror.
You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps suspended in darkness.
More eyes, too. You never mentioned the eyes.
The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static,
Ooh.
as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood.
Okay.
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Are we?
Come back? She must have you confused with someone else.
Sure.
You really don't remember, do you?
I'll let him think.
Doesn't matter, we need a game plan. We know we can't just go down there unprepared.
Yeah, we can. How hard is it to throw a knife?
It can't be that hard. But then we'd lose our weapon. We'd have to make it count. Otherwise she'd be furious and we'd be defenseless. If a knife is even enough to do anything against something like her in the first place.
It'll be enough.
I'm gonna talk to him. Nah, just... What?
You attempt to step off the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them, but you're stopped by an invisible force. Why did you do that? What did you think would happen?
I don't know. I was curious.
Congratulations, you really lucked out. Of all the things that could have happened from stepping into a void, nothing is quite possibly the best outcome you could have gotten. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge,
What the fuck
you find
is
yourself
this?
between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you.
I don't know how that's reasonable, just not addressing the weirdness, but alright.
Excuse me. I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement.
Got a point.
We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again.
Don't listen to him.
Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it
Back
too
the
much
way I
thought
came.
if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Then come on. Okay.
You decide it's best to do nothing.
There
You are. Oh god.
I told you I was going to find you.
As the princess approaches,
Oh, it's
your
like a
legs
mask.
suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow.
This is it, isn't it?
And you brought your little knife with you again. Cute.
There has to be a way out of this. Think. Think!
What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
What do you mean? What do you mean, what did I do?
Times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Nerves.
What are you doing?
I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death.
Probably the most useful voice in my head I've had yet.
Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again.
You sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more?
No. By all means.
5 seconds left.
Go!
Yes, I'm sure.
Heart, lungs. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you?
No, just... Look, I got a committee up here I gotta deal with.
Oh, well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
You look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us.
Why? The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of
So
it.
how do I kill a ghost with a
Your
knife?
weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late. Liver, nerves, heart.
What happened after you killed me last time?
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then... Well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too.
Ah.
I don't think I can live without you. And dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever.
Alright.
Your will concentrates into a single fine point, and you strike out against the princess, ignoring the constant reminders of your breaking body.
He's fine.
She doesn't even move as the blade sinks into her heart.
We did it. We actually did it.
I doubt it.
You actually went for it. Oh, you're going to regret this. I could be so much more terrible for you than I am now.
Can she?
Nah.
We've already seen how she can change. Heart, lungs, liver, nerve.
You're not getting those stairs back. I'll see you when you finally decide to die.
Heart. She falls to the ground, liver, unmoving. Heart,
Oh. I can stop now, can't I? I can. Finally.
Right.
And now that she's gone, you can let us out of here. Right?
But she was the one who controlled this place, wasn't she?
Oh, the eyes are gone.
She's dead. I don't like to think what that means for us.
It means that you're stuck here. Forever. Oh, no. Oh, no,
Well,
no,
that's
no,
not
no,
true, because otherwise she wouldn't be dead, or she's not dead then.
Oh, I hate this.
Time passes.
Forever's gonna end. Eventually, right?
I mean, I don't... logically, sure.
No, it won't. That's the whole point of...
But
forever.
yeah,
It
by
doesn't-
definition, it can't.
I feel sick.
It doesn't have to be forever, though, does it?
What do you mean?
We still have a way out, clutched in our hands.
Technically, it's
Are you suggesting we kill ourselves?
in her chest.
Won't we be dead? I guess that's a terrible idea. You've already saved the entire world from ruin. Why would you want to die?
You did say we were locked down here forever, so...
Now, you don't want us to do that.
You're right. I don't.
But if we've already saved the world, then why does it matter if we die? Why do you care?
We're stubborn again.
I
I like
just
him.
do. I
He would be handy here.
every life, even yours.
Why?
Not hers.
What do you mean, why? I think it's perfectly reasonable to value life. Exactly. I don't have to answer that.
Won't I starve to death or dehydration before forever happens?
That's a grim thought, innit?
I mean,
But I suppose you're right. You are a creature of biology. Something will happen to you before forever comes along.
We don't have to starve to death. You have our way out. Use it.
look, You're immediately pulling back on. I will take the blade.
You remove the blade from the princess's body. What exactly are you planning on doing?
I mean, if I'm gonna be roaming the Shadow Realm, I want a weapon. Wait.
More time passes. You're still here.
Can I not just continue?
More time passes. You're still here. More time. More.
Okay.
Oh no, what are you doing?
I'm committing.
You tighten your grip and fling the blade as hard as you can into the void. It's gone. Now you're really stuck here forever. There's no way out now. You mean, other than starving? Right, I mean, other than that.
Are you stuck here with us?
Here with you. I wish I weren't. Feelings mutual. At least we're all being honest.
How sweet.
Unlike you, I'm not capable of being lonely.
I doubt that.
Oh, sure you are. Give it some time without us, and I'm sure you'll start feeling lonely.
Either that, he'll just jump. Alright.
You wait, and then you wait for a little while longer. But eventually the thirst sets in, and the hunger. The darkness of this place prevents you from wholly grasping the context of passing time, but that doesn't stop it from passing, nor does it stop your biology from unraveling. The only things you know for certain are that it's long, and that it hurts. The vastness of your suffering can't be adequately put into words. We really shouldn't have tossed the blade.
I couldn't fucking commit otherwise, apparently.
No, you really shouldn't have. But biology and time are immutable forces, and eventually, long before forever gets the chance to come, everything goes dark, and you die.
The Wraith.
You're on a path
Oh, good.
in the wood. Shit. This really doesn't end, does it? It doesn't matter if we kill her, it doesn't matter if she kills us, it just goes on and on and on and on and on. Yes, so it does.
Oh, well.
No, there has to be a way out of here. There just has to be.
Welcome to the team.
What if we do what she asked us to last time? What if we just let her leave? Okay, so you've already been here. More than once, even. Great.
You too.
So you probably already know all about her and all about the threat she poses to the world.
Yeah.
Then let me remind you how catastrophic it would be if you helped her leave in any way. If she gets out, the world ends and everyone ends with it, yourself included. Oh, threatening us with death, are we? And why should we be afraid of dying? We've already done it twice.
5 times? 4? I think 4. Maybe 5. Maybe 6 even. I don't know. I lost count. I wasn't counting.
What has done is shunt us back to these woods where we're forced to listen to your empty warnings again and again. This place feels a bit different though, doesn't it? I don't even know what I'd call it, but it's definitely not the same path in the woods anymore.
It's more like a tunnel.
That's all the more reason to take this seriously. If the path isn't the same, it means that her influence is spreading, and the world has already started to end. Her influence? I really shouldn't have said that. It'll make your task more difficult. But now it's out, you could always take that information as a sign of goodwill between us and do your job, alright?
Sure. We've killed her and been killed by her, and neither of those things have gone well for us. We're going to fall through this loop forever. Eventually, we're going to let her out. We might as well do it now. Sure.
You're making a dizzying amount of assumptions.
Your perceived reality looping twice before does not mean it will continue to do so forever.
There.
Those little voices have already drawn attention to the fact that even the path is different. The world itself is at a tipping point. Know that there is always a choice. Even if you were stuck in an infinite loop, there's no reason to assume that the mere nature of the infinite would force you to make any specific choice. You do have free will, as much as things would be easier if you didn't, and you can just keep making the correct choice forever, never deviating. Everyone is manipulating us, but we're starting to see the threads now. We just have to avoid getting tangled up in them.
You right.
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Oh. Okay.
You continue down the path towards the cabin. It isn't long before you're steps away from your destination.
Cabin always looks the fucking
I
same.
don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do. I don't like any of our options here. It feels like we're being driven down the tracks to some awful inevitability. There must be something we're missing, something that would make everything make sense. Maybe letting her out really is the answer. Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care. It sounds like somebody's about to crack.
Alright, let's go.
The interior of the cabin
Hey, the mirror.
and dark. A single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance. Curtains billow out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward.
It's very...
Fluttering helplessly as
This
opposed
is not the cabin.
rush into the building, clashing and joining.
Unless behind the cabin is just this long-ass hallway.
The only furniture of note is... That's strange. What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror.
Stop denying the fucking mirror.
There isn't much of anything.
If you're in my head, you see the mirror.
There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
Probably in her. Down there. Actually, no, I tossed it. Never mind. My bad.
What do you mean there isn't a mirror? There's a mirror. Plain as day at the end of the hall. I suppose the only way to go is forward. So forward we will go. Blade or not, it doesn't really matter, does it?
See what's in the mirror.
You slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward, towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched.
Well, I don't see anything this time.
Oh, do we? Do we feel like we're being watched? I hadn't noticed. At least you're admitting to it now. You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there. This is it. The mirror's going to go away, and she's going to startle us. We better brace ourselves. You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening. Oh, that was a close one. All that stress and lead up for nothing.
I'll give it.
Staring into the void. I'm glad I made a lasting impression.
Shit. Where is she?
Ha!
You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then she, the princess, constricts. Your bones snap.
Ow.
Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse, and you collapse with them. You're met with the terrifying visage of the princess. Her hand grips your
That
leg,
doesn't look
steel
good.
vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
You killed me last time, and that was after you tried to lock me away forever. I was so close to freedom, but then you took my body away from me. So now,
Sucks.
I'm going to take yours, and I'm going to walk it out of here. And you get to watch me do it, completely helpless.
Is that my leg again?
You left me.
Okay, maybe letting her in isn't the best idea. She clearly hates us. And
Wait, what were you?
what's your point? I thought you wanted to get out of here. This is a way out, and it's different. We might as well take it.
Yeah, but not like this. She's going to make it hurt.
Then turn off the part of you that feels things. Oh, like it's that easy? It is. Pain is just another sensation. If you can tolerate joy, you can tolerate pain. Except that pain hurts. Yes, that's what it does. That's the definition.
Do we need to explain to you why pain is bad?
You need to explain to yourself why it isn't.
No, paint's pretty bad. It's usually. Do you need to take my body? Can't I just open the door for you?
You locked me in a basement and then you killed me. Oh, we're past the point of compromise. I'm taking your body, and there's nothing you can do to stop me.
Well, you already kind of fucked up a leg, so I don't see you making it very far.
You
Ow.
violently struggle against the princess, but all you manage to do is grind the fragments of your splintered ankle together. You can't shake free from her now.
Kick her in the face!
It's so easy to make you squirm, but I won't be crueler than I have to be.
Can already have been.
Cause any more damage. It'll be hard enough for me to walk out of here on that broken ankle.
You remain pinned to the floor.
What
of
the
hall
fuck?
As the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding.
I find it very convenient. Oh, she's still got the scar. But I find it very convenient how this part is still, the upper body is still left. Her head, no skin on the head, it looks like.
Touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as
She had to keep this. She had to keep the girls.
You sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head? And crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess.
Why do I get no say in this? Look,
Like this.
I'm running this show, damn it.
And have a weapon. So I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too. Okay, deep breath. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine.
Is it? Is there any conceivable way that this is fine?
Yeah, I'm right. This is fine. It's better than last time. At least our organs aren't failing. At least I can actually talk.
Fair.
It's fine. Everything is always fine. These consequences have no real impact on us outside of momentary discomfort. I'm sure we'll be moving on again soon enough.
Exactly, which allows me to be as petty as I want.
Your vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul.
Except that you aren't allowing me to be petty. Nah.
You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong. It's so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out.
Ow.
I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. It's rather rude to show up in somebody else's body and boss it around like this.
I agree.
We were gonna let you out of it.
No, we weren't.
That's the whole reason we
Stop making empty promises like y'all decide shit.
Were we? I was. And what reasons are those supposed to be? Nobody should be able to be judge, jury, and executioner.
What the fuck are the right reasons? You were petty the first time. That's what you get. Now I get to be snarky. Snarky. You were snarky the last time when I was just trying to understand. Now.
We weren't always like this. I've always been like this.
I don't know. Thought I was supposed to be doing that. Damn.
We don't have to let her out. I've been storing up a little bit of will since she forced her way in here. Take it and throw us all into the basement. It's better than giving her what she wants. Your body, still slumped against the wall, trapped between the princess's overwhelming will and the blinding pain of your splintered ankle, takes an excruciating step towards the cabin door. The movement is stiff, your body reduced to a marionette, pulled reluctantly along by your strings.
It's not that bad. The pain feels good. Because I know you feel it too.
Later. Yeet.
A single moment of overwhelming willpower, you tear your body from the wall and hurl it towards the gaping abyss.
I'm tired of nobody letting me have my choice with myself.
Fibers tear as you and the princess struggle over the reins of your body. One foot planted firmly on the edge where the floor ends, and the nothing begins. It's unquestionable that her reserves are greater than yours, but fortunately for you, the distance you have to cover is far shorter. We're putting in everything we have. You're not. You're thinking too much about how she's hurting us. You're thinking too much about your body. It's just a body.
Yes, it's just a body now. But I can do so many terrible things to you.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Next one we all go. 1, 2, 3. You throw everything you have against her and manage, for one brief moment, to overpower the princess's hold on your body. But that moment was all you needed. Your foot slips a few inches, and you collapse forward, the darkness swallowing you whole.
Why are you angry?
Nah.
Her thought slips through you, unheeded, as you fall, and fall, and fall. We did it! We actually did it! Yes, we've really shown them all, haven't we? I don't think this qualifies as saving the world, but at least you didn't ruin it. What happens now? But I want to know what he thinks happens now. Why? What do you know that you're not telling us?
There's a fourth one here that you're missing. God damn it. Fuck you.
What's happening to me?
Later.
She's gone.
No.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Ignore the cowards. You have to look.
Oh. Oh, that's not good. Oh, I'll become a swamp monster.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
How do you stand to be a contradiction?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
Yeah. We always wind up hurt the other one of us.
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
Yeah, truthfully. I really don't know what that says about me.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
I don't know about that. What do you think of this vessel?
This one is loneliness turned to seething. She could not find her strength in others, so she found it in herself. She will make for a driven heart. Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
Well, let's go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.